just generally about what the National Trust does nationwide?
Absolutely, it's a huge national organisation with over 250 sites across the country, and essentially it's a conservation charity that looks after parts of land, historic houses, but helps people engage with them. So why do we keep them, why do we conserve them, what are they for, how can you get involved with that?
That's great. I think a lot of people aren't aware of the interactive side of it and the public-facing side rather than just the conservation. And specifically in York, what kind of projects have you been running recently, and what have you got coming up in the next few months for the people of York?
Absolutely. Well, I'm based at Beningbrough Hall, which is just north of York, just outside York. But we're part of a cluster of properties, so that includes Treasurer's House, right here in the centre of York, Nunnington Hall, which is out near Helmsley, Middlethorpe Hall Hotel, which is just near the racecourse, and the other place near the racecourse is Goddard's Garden. So it's a collection of different places. But specifically at Beningbrough, we're a very family-friendly property, so we've always got different projects going on. And one of the things that we try and do regularly is called Outrageous, which is basically a sort of family-friendly set of workshops through the year to help young people predominantly engage with some of the things that we do on site through sort of creative arts projects, really. And that's something that's coming up very soon, Maybank Holiday. It's the next one that's coming on.
And do you get a lot of people coming to these events? Are they usually quite, you have a lot of people?
Yeah, absolutely, yes. And you can get involved in a number of ways. One, through becoming a volunteer and helping run the workshops, or just coming along, dropping in and seeing what it's all about.
That's great. And so you're here today with the Beningbrough Hall stand. How important do you think these kind of events are for community groups in York?
Oh, hugely important. It's hugely important for us as an organisation to see how we can help, who we can get involved with. We've met loads of really interesting people today who we can do projects with in the future. For instance, UME, a multicultural initiative who we worked with previously, and we're setting up a project through into the autumn to talk about multicultural games playing and historical games playing, which we're going to use Beningbrough as a venue for. So yeah, it's a fantastic opportunity to meet people.
It is great when these groups can support each other, and I think they're only stronger because of it. And speaking of which, we have all this equipment in front of us, which soon will be going to York Central Library. I don't know how much you know about the redevelopment, but soon all of this will be available for community groups to hire out. Do you think it's something that you might use perhaps to make a record of some of the events you run, or to even promote them and get more volunteers?
Absolutely, yeah. We've used community equipment in the past in community groups to help us record some of the events. We had a musical monuments project with Accessible Arts in York a couple of years ago, and their group came to record the young people making different musical performances in the hall, so it's absolutely invaluable. It's a fantastic set of equipment as well, so I'm sure we'll be making use of it.
And finally, what's your favourite thing about working for the National Trust?
Oh, it's just a fantastic organisation. There's so much variety in it, I think. And one of the things is you get to meet so many interesting people, develop new ways of working, find new ways of creating projects. So that really has to be a fantastic part of what the job is.
It sounds like you have lots of fun, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much.